In this video, I'm gonna talk about how Rosè from Blackpink funds her lavish lifestyle. As you guys know, Rosè is a Blackpink's honey-voiced beauty who was born in New Zealand but grew up in Australia from the age of 7. Rosè is constantly praised by literally everyone for her incredible vocal colors, as she should. And that makes total sense when you consider that she's been singing ever since she was just a small bean. Like, seriously. She even used that passion for singing to perform with her church choir, played guitar and the piano when she was just a kid. We stand a multi-talented queen. Rosè comes from a close family which consists of her mom, dad, and older sister. Her mom is a businesswoman, her dad is a lawyer, and her sister is also a lawyer. So she really comes from a smart, powerful family, and that's probably why she's the way she is. All that beauty, brains, and talent is totally genetic. Well, anyways, after being committed to her passion for music and singing, Rosè's dad encouraged her to audition for YG Entertainment. Her mom wasn't excited about the idea, but with her dad's help, they got her mom on board. So thanks to Papa Park, at just 15 years old, Rosè auditioned for YG Entertainment, and in only 2 months' time, she moved to Seoul after passing the auditions and signing with the agency. Even though we all know and love Rosè's talent in singing, she actually thought her dad was joking when he suggested that she should audition to YG. Thank goodness for Papa Park for encouraging his beautiful, talented daughter to go audition, because I don't think any of us can imagine a world where Rosè isn't a member of Blackpink. Even before debuting with Blackpink, YG Entertainment had her feature on G-Dragon's Song Without You. Because she didn't debut yet, they didn't credit her until after they announced her as a member of Blackpink. How cool is that? Like, she got to sing with the G-Dragon, and the big secret got revealed after they announced her as a member of Blackpink. Talk about double good news. Alright, so getting back on track, our girl debuted with Blackpink in 2016, and they've literally been going from one success to another ever since. Like, no joke. Boombaya was the #1 hit on the Billboard World Digital Songs chart, and they're also the most subscribed idol group in Korea on YouTube. Their impact though. But seriously, Blackpink has been busy making money since day one, from music to touring to merch. It's no wonder that they're all loaded, and they definitely deserve it. I'm gonna talk about some numbers for their sales really quick, just to give you guys an idea of how successful they are. So, like, after their debut, they released 2 single albums, Square One in August 2016, and then Square Two a few months later in November 2016. Square One has over 1.73 billion streams worldwide. Different streaming platforms pay differently, but they could easily have earned as much as $69.2 million US. That's before the agency and everyone else takes their cut. Like, how even? Square 2 also did really well, peaking at #2 on the Billboard US World Albums chart. Their first EP album, Square Up, which was released in June 2018, sold 179,000 copies in its first 15 days. 15 days, you guys. Blinks are incredible for really showing up for the girls. Well, I think you guys get the idea, right? Any and all the music Blackpink has put out has been a huge success, and that's been a huge moneymaker for them. Of course, it's not just their album sales and streams that make the group as successful as they are. Their tours sell out. Blackpink had their In Your Area tour and they shattered records. Our queen sold over 472,000 tickets and earned about $56,756,285 US. That was a freaking mouthful. The In Your Area World Tour was the most attended tour for a Korean girl group, and it was also the highest grossing tour for a Korean girl group of all time. I seriously can't tell you guys enough of how much of a big deal that is, considering how few songs they have. Thankfully, we don't have to wait much longer for their next comeback. Outside of group activities, our favorite girl has been working on other stuff, like brand endorsements. Back in 2018, Rosè and Jisoo were both models for the brand Kiss Me, and honestly, it's so perfect because Kiss Me specializes in luxury skincare and makeup, and if anyone knows anything about luxury, it's our girls. So yeah, moving on, later in 2019, Rosè was the promotional model for the MMORPG Perfect World Mobile, which is made by the Perfect World Entertainment, and she slayed at it. Wig snatched. And I've never wanted to play a game so bad in my life. And earlier this year, she became the new ambassador for Yves Saint Laurent by Anthony Vaccarello. According to the information I found online, Yves Saint Laurent brand ambassadors get paid almost $53,000 US per year. But I'm wondering if Rosè will actually get paid more because she's such an icon. Like, hello, her face is instantly recognizable. Okay, so with all of their success and stuff, Blackpink is believed to be worth something like $32 million US as a group. Although that number should probably be bigger considering the world tour earned more than 56 million. And even if they only got a third of the money as a group, it would be like 15 million-ish. Plus all the money they make from merch and music sales, plus their paid endorsements for brands like Moonshot, so 32 million seems pretty conservative, but I guess maybe there's other factors that I don't know about. Okay, so getting to the point, there are news sites like Republic World says that Rosè's net worth is roughly $8 million US. That totally makes sense if Blackpink is worth 32 million, but I think Rosè is worth more, not just because I think the group actually earned more money than that, but also because it doesn't factor in her personal endorsements and modeling work. So without getting too deep, I think she's probably worth closer to 9 or 10 million because she could easily have been paid a bomb for her endorsements and modeling, and if YG did a good job negotiating for her, she might even be getting paid royalties. But honestly, whether she's worth 8 million or 10 million, girlfriend is still big rich and we love to see it. Our girl works hard, so she deserves to play hard too. So let's talk about how Rosè spends her money. Rosè is a total woman of taste when it comes to fashion, and people need to totally start recognizing her for the stylish queen she is. Like bruh, who told her that it was okay for her to snap like that? Some items that can be found in Rosè's closet. are an Alexander Wang washed nylon hoodie that cost about $240 and a scare collar dress in sable printed with polka dots that cost $2,300. Rosie's taste in clothes isn't all expensive either. Her closet has items from all different price ranges, like a Realization bustier dress for $180 and a Travis Scott t-shirt for $58. Okay. Aside from her diverse taste in clothes from designer dresses to t-shirts, she also has pretty epic jewelry collection. Our style goddess owns a Cartier Juste Enclos ring that costs $1,100. And that's not even the most expensive ring that she owns. One of her most expensive rings is a Chrome Hearts plus bubblegum diamond ring that costs $2,315. But it's not like she only wears ridiculously expensive jewelry. Rosé is super down to earth and also has things that we can afford. So, like, on the more affordable side of things, she also has a 9TT yellow gold black onyx signet ring from Beaver Bucks that costs about $690 and a Just Lover Matilda layered necklace that costs $30. Yes, only $30. Rosé is also a super talented photographer, but like, I don't need to tell you guys that. And she has some really nice cameras, and honestly, good for her for treating herself to things that can help her interests. So one of the cameras that Rosé owns is a Contax T3, which can cost about $1,600. But like, it's pretty much worth every cent because it has a Carl Zeiss lens, which is a really good lens for photography, and also, it has great ratings online. I mean, it has a 5-star review on almost every site I saw it on. And of course, like a true photographer, she doesn't just have one camera. She also has a Leica Deluxe 7 digital camera that retails for about $1,200. Rosé doesn't mess around when it comes to cameras because Leica is a top-of-line brand that is really respected and admired by photographers. To be honest, she probably even has more cameras than that, but this is just what I could find online. So moving on, she also has other accessories. Like, she was seen holding a Marshall Stockwell 2 speaker that retails for about $250 in a video on her Instagram, and she also has a super stylish Mia beanie that costs $38. She owns a pair of totally cute sunnies that cost $380 and a pair of Joplin 105 boots that cost about $2,000. What I really like about Rosé's closet is that the cost for each item is so crazy different that you just don't know what you'll get. You could easily pick up something that costs like $20 or another that costs more than your entire life. Like, who even knows? Of course, our Rosé is totally a generous softie who cares about others, just like the other members of Blackpink. To be honest, we stand generous queens, and it gives me life. So, in 2018, Blackpink donated the prize money they received from the ELLE Style Awards 2018 to low-income single-parent households. The group also donated to victims of the Sukcho fire. Each member donated 10 million won, or about $8,307.26 to help support the victims. Altogether, they donated 40 million won, or about $33,229.03. That's as much as a nice brand new car. And Rosé doesn't just donate as a member of the group, which is still a really big deal. She also uses her fame and celebrity to help bring attention to causes that are close to her heart. Earlier this year when Australia was on fire, and the world saw heartbreaking scenes of animals being rescued by kind-hearted people as they fled the fires that burned their forest homes, Rosé posted a super touching call to action on her Instagram page that totally makes me tear up every time I read it. In her post, she said, "It breaks my heart to see this. Australia is on fire and has been for too long now. I'm heartbroken for the people at home suffering from the fires and the millions of innocent and beautiful wildlife creatures that are injured and dying right now. Australia is a place that I grew up in, and I'm so sad to see this happen to such a beautiful country. I'll try my best to support, and to my fans, please visit any of these links to see if you can help. Every page should have a link in the bio that leads you to a website you can help. We can make a difference if we all join in. Please help save my home country." It wasn't reported in the media whether she made a donation or not, but I think it's pretty safe to assume that she did, especially because Australia is her home country, you know? Plus, Blackpink are pretty humble and they don't brag about their accomplishments. Us Blanks do it enough for them. So, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much how much money Rosé has and how she spends it. I think she's really low-key, but that's kind of just how she is as a person. Do you guys agree with me, and do you think that Rosé is pretty low-key with her wealth? Let me know what you think in the comment section. Bye-bye!